Hi there, Cher Johnston here, and today we're going to do a junk journal flip out frame kind of thing. I don't know what she called it. I saw it on Sarah Armstrong's page. That's my mom. She gave this to her mom and dad. She was 18. Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, so I saw this on Sarah Armstrong's page, and she linked a video, which I will link in the description. I have a 4 by 6 inch card and half-inch frame. Then I realized you need to put millimeters also. So this is 10 millimeters, 15 millimeters, and this is about 1 or 2 millimeters. Doesn't really matter. You would take the size of your picture and add however much you want your frame to. Let's say you wanted a 2 millimeter frame, you add 4 millimeters to each side. So if this was, this is for a 3 inch by 5 inch picture, and I add an inch for the top and bottom and an inch, and then it becomes 4 by 6. So after you have your pieces cut, and this is the cut piece, you cut, first you cut off, these both started 4 by 6, cut off a half an inch here. You cut this out so that you have little tabs here, and then you score here and here for fold lines. So you want to make sure that these fold back and forth. This here is not a fold line. That's just where I scored it. And you want to cut out like a little sliver there, so that when you put this in there, you have a bit of a gap all the way around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to glue, no wait, I'm going to flip it over, yeah, so that this is on the outside and this is the back. So if you put your, you could put your photo in before you start, which I didn't do, I probably could have, but you want to put it inside the frame, and then I'm just going to lift these flaps, put a little glue there, and then I'm going to lift this flap and put a little glue there. Then make sure I put the pin back before I lose it. Then it should move back and forth like this. If it doesn't, you need to cut, like I want this just a hair smaller. There we go. There we go. So then now also, you might want to make the frame from cardstock or something that's heavier, because I didn't, and I had to put a second piece of index card on it. I'm going to do this again with watercolor paper. I was going to do it on camera, but I don't think I will. I'll just do it and then I'll show you. Then when you glue it to your page, these flaps these little flaps here, the little tiny ones, need to go on the side where you're going to pull out. How come it's, oh, where it's going to pull, wait. Yeah, it comes out like this. So if I put it on this side, it's going to pull out this way. On the one that I did in my book, it's this way, and it comes this way, pulls out that way. So I am going to, just for demonstration purposes, I'm going to glue this to the back of this card. Just on those two little tabs. And then I'm going to line it up where I want it. That would be you line it up on the page where you want it. Or you could make, like I did, I made a backing just like this. I took a card and backed it, and it comes this way. Then you can go this way. Pretty cool, huh? So I'm going to make one, but I was going to do it on camera, but I'm not very good doing these kind of things on camera, the cutting and all that. So I'll just show it to you when I'm done. So it'll be at the end of this video. Okay, so I have a frame here that I made from a book board, comic book board. And I decorated it, and I put this star on it that I should have left off because I ended up cutting into it there because I forgot that, yeah, it has to be free. So then I'm going to turn this upside down, and I'm going to check and make sure that it's in there, that it's centered correctly. That looks good. And I'm going to pull up these flaps. And I should have gotten my Fabri-Tac because it dries faster. But no matter. Doesn't really matter. And I'm going to flip this one up. Then check. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I like it. Did I say this is Ariana and that's Angel? Those are my grandchildren. They went to lunch with their mom the other day, and she took pictures and sent me pictures. All right. Next, I'm going to put a little glue on. I want to make sure that these tabs go back and forth. I think they need to go back that way. Anyway, okay. And then it's going to go like this, right? Yes. So it should be dry enough anyways to lift up. Ho ho, isn't that nice? Then I think on the back here, I can write the date or something. Nice. So that's going to get glued into my book. And Ariana's coming tomorrow, but we're going to work on her dress. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Bye.